my mom and I are heading down to Indianapolis to Riley's Children's Hospital. My mom and I have been down to Riley several times since June 20th. We've never vlogged about this, but on June 20th, I was riding an electric scooter, and there was a water drain in the sidewalk. It was kind of sticking out of the sidewalk, so as I was riding the scooter, I hit it, and I flipped over the handlebars. One tooth fell out completely, and the other 3 were hanging on. We had to rush to Riley, and there we met Dr. Caitlin, put my teeth back in place, and put this splint on.
Today is sort of a significant day because she has had her splint on since June 20th when she had the accident. And as you can imagine, her 4 front teeth are completely out of their roots, and Dr. Caitlin just had to do what she could do to try to figure out how to get them back in her mouth and try to let her body do some healing. So it's called a splint. It looks like braces, and it literally just holds the teeth up there until her body can try to figure out whether it's going to reject them or whatever it's going to do. So today what she's going to do is take that splint off that she put on in the emergency room and kind of make it look a little nicer. The reason why Dr. Caitlin is taking off the splint and putting a new one on today is because for the last about 5 months, Irelin has been in and out of doctor's appointments, and she has had 3 root canals, and then she actually had to get 1 tooth extracted. And the reason why she had that one extracted is because she had cracked her tooth up at the root, and they weren't able to save that one. But the really cool part about that is they were able to have enough tooth left when they took it out to sort of use as a fake tooth. So that's what she has in her mouth now, so it doesn't even look like she has any teeth missing. She'll kind of have to live like that until she's 18. They cannot do an implant in your mouth sooner than that because you're not done growing, and it would be pointless because you would grow around it and the tooth wouldn't be big enough. So this journey has been quite the journey, right, Irelin? It's not been without its trials. We had an accident where a dump truck rolled into a car that we had borrowed because neither of our cars at the time were safe enough to drive down to Indianapolis. So that was quite an ordeal, wasn't it? Of course, the emotional trauma of it all, Irelin was very, very hurt, obviously. We had initially gone to our Lafayette emergency room, but then they said she was in way too bad of shape for them to help us, so that we had to go down to Riley. The news about her not being able to save her front tooth was a super hard day, right? Yeah. For the realization that she wasn't going to have a tooth in her mouth there until she was basically 18. That was a hard day. We've also had some cool stories, like Dr. Caitlin herself. We thought we were going down to Riley to meet with a different dentist, actually a dentist that was head of pediatric dentistry down here, and we thought he was going to help us down here at Riley, and it turned out that he sent Dr. Caitlin. She's a third-year resident, and of course in my heart I wanted the head of pediatric dentistry, you know, to help my daughter out, but Dr. Caitlin was definitely the best thing that happened to us through this whole thing. She has been just so wonderful to us. She checks up on us, and she has done such a great job with Irelin, and she's super patient, and we've had just such a great experience with her.
One appointment we had at Riley, we met this doctor who writes all the textbooks for pediatric dentistry so that he can use my pictures for his textbooks. Dr. Caitlin told us that today he was going to be at our appointment to take more pictures.
So we've been to a couple of different places here at Riley, and this particular day we went to see a gum specialist about her gums, because she did quite a bit of damage to her gums as well. And so we got our ticket and went up to our appointment to get it validated, and little did I know that I'm not supposed to put my parking ticket next to my phone, and so we had a little bit of a fiasco trying to get our ticket situation figured out, because I had, I guess, invalidated my ticket by putting it next to my phone.
Another funny story is while we were at the gum specialist, she was putting water in my mouth to clean it, and she missed my mouth a little bit, and the water dripped all the way down my face and onto the back of my shirt. We're almost there, and we're going to show you a little bit about what we've been doing for the last 5 months.
So that's Eskenazi Hospital in Indianapolis here, and we'll be headed to Riley. We always park in this Simon Family Tower. So this looks like it's going to be fun today. So we've been sitting here for about 5 minutes, and that white truck is not getting into the parking garage. It's just one of our many trials that we run into when we come down here, right, I?
Mm-hmm.
Yay, I think he's moving. We'll see how quickly we can do this. We have a little bit of a walk to get to our appointment, so hopefully we'll be on time. Okay, so what you just see was we had to change a poopy diaper, and we had to get Zai in his warm and snugglies, because we got a little bit of a walk to do, right?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Zion was just 3 months when Irelin had her accident, so he went to the hospital with us, and he's gone to every appointment with us, so he's been a trooper. What do you think, Zai? What you think? Huh? You did pretty good in the car today, didn't you? They have their huge Christmas tree up for the season. So we just walked through Riley's main building, and now we're headed over here to where pediatric dentistry is housed. That's more of Eskenazi's hospital. This is the outpatient center. So we pulled into basically the Riley area at 9:05, and it's almost 9:30, our appointment time. It takes kind of a while to get through all of this because now we have to go to security. Aww. What are you doing here? You're giving away
Stuffed animals for the cheer gift.
Aww. Would you like one?
Well, pick out which one you want, honey. Don't be bashful.
Awesome.
Is that what you want? You can squeeze in and help you.
What do you think, Zai? Huh? You like that dog? I suppose there's trying to cheer kids up during the holidays, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now we're on floor 3 of the outpatient center, headed to check-in.
You don't have to go back and get it.
Okay, so you get to have some colorful bands on. What colors did you choose?
Blue and purple.
Fun. Do you like blue and purple, Zai?
Yes.
Zai. This is the last time for this splint. Yay!
Good. All right.
All right, good luck, and I'll see you when they're all prettied up, okay?
All right. And you're just
Zai and I have been in the waiting room waiting on Irelin because Dr. Caitlin can't have us back videotaping her procedure, but we'll get a picture of her at the very end. Right, Zai? You getting fussy? Yeah. We've been in the waiting room for almost 2 hours, so Zai's getting a little fussy, huh? We've talked to Daddy, and we've talked to Stacy, and we've played toys, and we had breakfast, and we played the toys that are here, and we tried to go to sleep, and he won't sleep. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, awesome, Irelin! They look so beautiful! So, you happy?
yeah.
Awesome. It's kind of sad. Dr. Caitlin shed just a tiny tear. Ireland's kind of been her baby for the last 5 months. So we also got to see some pictures of how far she's progressed by the textbook writer doctor, and we got a picture of him too.
Yep.
As good as our experiences have been here, we're kind of glad to be ending this chapter, right?
Yeah.
Kind of long drives and long days, so hopefully all will be good, and then our orthodontist, Dr. Helms, can take over and take on her care from here. We love Dr. Helms, so
Yep.
we'll be glad to see him too. So we stopped and got some panda for lunch. And saying goodbye to Indianapolis, hopefully for a while. Not that it's been bad, but we're ready to be done with this chapter, right?
Yep.